Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Here we go. I said I was going to do Leader Plus in the evenings, but I changed my mind. We're going to do Leader Plus in the mornings, which is now. I think we're just going to cycle through with Leader Plus. I'm going to do Leader Plus in the mornings, and I don't know, I'll get into this here momentarily. First, I'm going to cycle through Merchant, Leader Plus, Desert, Forest, Coast for our Leader Plus videos. I am considering cutting out the afternoon episode of Ratropolis, depending on, how I feel about it. I've upped my video output. At the time of recording, I do not know the reception because my new videos that is going up, which is a Hades video, has not come out yet. It is 2 p.m. I woke up earlier than usual today, but I also went to bed earlier than usual last night because I'm recording in the afternoons now. It's a pretty nice feeling. But yeah, basically I don't know if Hades seems to be well received, I may take out the Ratropolis. If not, I don't know. We'll see. I played those cards a little early. You see, the weird animation thing is causing me some troubles there. Gotta keep my eyes out for that. Gotta actually wait for everything to finish drawing because it's really important. Let's take Fletcher. Let's give him a go. I like Fletcher. I think he's pretty good. The 5/4 with a good range, lower attack speed, but golden arrows are pretty cool. And then what do you got here for me? Livestock seems like a no-brainer. Let me take livestock, wall, and barn here. Yeah, I don't think I want to take vault. I'm probably not going too much into X cards. This is what, 33 gold to do 10 damage? It's not worth it. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Just Ratropolis will always be here. I'll always be making these videos. It's just a matter of how many I'll be making per day, right? I think I'll probably stick to 2 for a while. Or what I was thinking is I might just go down to 1 until Leader Plus fully releases, and then go back up to 2 or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. It's basically it's a lot of time for me to be recording. Right? If I look at it, it's like probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours of Ratropolis, and then it's houses here. Another hour and a half to 2 hours of Hades and Stone Shard, which is fine, all things considered. But maybe I won't. We'll see. How much does this do? 8 damage? So I can use this to sneak out. Yeah, we can use the Fletcher to kill the spitters pretty easily as long as I throw one down. They have better range but slower attack. It's kind of like boss before wave 10. I don't really remember our last run, I'll be honest with you. But Fletcher kind of reminds me of Slinger, but with a similar range, similar stats, different damage output. Right? Because I think he attacks faster than Slinger and you get the item. I don't think these are a replacement for guards, but I haven't really been able to mass up many units, I gotta admit. I've been having pretty slow runs. Gotta watch out, there's a bit of a travel time on that ability. The golden arrow. What do these guys have? These guys have 10 health, it looks like. How much damage does it do? I don't even remember. I'll have to pay closer attention next time I get one. I really like silver. I think I want to remove though. We want to get down to 6 cards and then we can start doing stuff, I think. That's my take on it right now. We're looking for labors, right? That's what it is in this one right now. We're looking for some good labors. Oh, equal to current tax. I see. Is license good if I'm only playing 2? It's plus 6 tax for 15 seconds. Means you're gonna get 18 gold out of it. Alright, wait, you need 5 labors going for license to give you value, huh? When you put it like that. Ooh. I think I'm gonna refresh. Wow, I got offered bankruptcy 3 times. Huh. Like silver. I'll take the fire station as well. Interesting. I'm not sure about that card. Bankruptcy. I'm also not sure about the other card I was shown there, but I've forgotten immediately. Hang on, let me think about it. Need to put units on the right side. I still want to throw the golden arrow over here. Look at that range they have though, it's pretty good. And their shots seem to arc a little differently too, which may be important or not. What was the card he showed me at first there that I was uncertain about? I don't remember. Oh well, too late now, I won't remember. 3, 6, 7, 8. Bit of grain. Yeah, 5.5, 6 minutes in here. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm still good. You know me, hanging in there. Probably gonna... I'm working on a new cycle here for myself where I record from when I wake up until I'm done recording. So I get my 4 videos done and set them up to record. And then I do other stuff with my day. You know, whatever else I have to do that day. It's mostly just HTML and like some Unity stuff that I've been working on. Oh no, not so bad. Although we lost a lot of Fletchers, so... No, there's really not a whole lot to do currently, due to the whole, you know what? Investment. I don't think investment's right here. Golden Company, I think this card is, like, oh god. And then Golden Spear. I wonder if you can make that card work. To think about it. 8, 6, 636. I think that I figured it out. I think I figured out the biggest thing that you need as in Leader Plus as the merchant. Here's my hot take. I think the most important thing to get in this game mode is a frontline unit who is not a service unit. I think that most of my runs have been lost because my one win has been because of a service unit, right? Or non-service unit. I had Brawler tearing it up with a bunch of labors. The problem is just that I'm sitting here playing this fucking dumbass and then he leaves me in 60 seconds and I lose value. I can never stack up a good frontline because they just keep leaving. Wait a minute here. Seems like against these enemies, if I just target where they are, I will hit them, which is good for me. And yeah, I mean overall, it's not so bad here. Like we're not horrible. I think it's because of Fletcher. Nest egg, nah. I just want the house here. I think I probably have been overvaluing Barn, as was pointed out in the comments. It's another one of those opinions that I did not formulate myself. Ooh, what's this? Bonus. This card is discarded plus 10 service time. This seems really good for service units, right? Because when you press redraw, this gets discarded. Take Laborer here, and we're gonna take the Mansion. I wonder if that is as strong as I think it is. Because that seems really strong. Like, that seems like it almost makes service units playable. Right? You keep a small deck here, and we let these service units just live forever, basically. Now, Barn's another one of those that was an opinion that I didn't really form myself. It was like, Barn is the greatest building in this game. Take every single Barn. And, you know... I think I may have discussed this before, but it's like kind of now I understand why people get mad about getting backseated, because it can formulate an opinion that is otherwise bad. Like, I don't know if I would have ever taken Barn otherwise, and I think Barn is okay. I think I put Barn, now that I've actually taken a moment to critically think about it and not gone on the autopilot of, yes, remember that this card is good, Barn is probably on about the same level as like every other okay common economy building, right? Restaurant, tannery. They're probably all about the same power level if you ask me. What's not the same power level is Fletcher. I think Fletcher's actually nuts. Now that I've played with him a little bit more here. I think that this card is insanely good. I get to just like nuke all of the. In fact, we wanna put this here. We're just nuking all of the spitters every time now. It's like not even a fear. Caravan guard, restaurant. Caravan guard I maybe should try. Right? Maybe I should try caravan guard. 7, 8. I'll probably get him with like I bet I'll get him with like 2 cards though. I don't know. I never feel like it's the run for caravan guard. Remove mercenary. You can make a case for the other choice there, which was restaurant. I should have just redrawn this. Yeah, I mean, it's too late now, I'm committed, but I should have redrawn this. Now we're up to 16 tax though, like this golden arrow is going to do a lot of damage to these early waves. Not these guys, obviously. It's a little bit misleading of a statement from me, but you know. I think it's probably better served like right here. Try and kill them before they get the big spew, but they will get the big spew off. Alright. Yeah, all in all, the only thing I'm concerned about is I need for my laborers to be strong. And I need, as a result, I need better options for laborers, because I only have 1. I was kind of hoping for a cool labor here. This is the problem with labor economy, I feel like. Laborers kind of suck. I think that most of them, I mean, what, like livestock's good, fruit's good, what's not, what else is good? I think the most of it is bad other than those 2. What do you got for me? I almost want to take the military advisor here. The only bad one is Doomsdayer. Nah, I'll take economy. This is quartermaster, military card cost down. That's fine. It's money over the course of the run. It's just not very exciting. I'm gonna call this wave early. Give me 110 gold. Is it worth it? Probably not. But I figure we may as well give it a shot. Wait, I just want some labor cards here. Maybe I should try taking sale again? I don't know. I have a barn? I do have a barn. Sale does not seem like it gives me very much money though. We can pause here for a second and do a little math. How much money does sale give me here? 40 plus 6 plus 5 plus like 9. I'm gonna guess it rounds up. Plus 14 plus 21 plus 11. Right? So that's what? 20, 41. Actually, the easier way to do this is just to add it all up and then cut it in half, right? So this is 70. This would be 91, 98, 108, 120, 130. So this will, sale gives you 130 in half, which is 65, is 105 plus 8 times 7. Wow, this is like, this doesn't seem very good. It's like, what, about 170 gold taking into account the barn? Somewhere in that range. For skipping your, if you skip your entire turn, mind you. That's the important note there. If you skip your entire turn, you get that money. Doesn't really seem worth it. Good to do the math on it from time to time. I guess we take a bunch of these though, right? Smithy's great, and I'll take the market. And do I want the Warren? Kinda. But can I afford the Warren? I don't know. Rampage. Oh, Rampage only affects service units, is what I've noticed. Lottery, I think I will take. I tried taking Rampage with no service units in it, and I went, oh, this doesn't work how I want it to. Which makes sense, that card would be busted if it worked on non-service units. I'm not upset. 160 gold. We're leaning towards tax here at this point, I must say. 492, 735, 10. I think it's better just to redraw those away when I'm in a position like that. Hey, 100% win rate on the lottery. I should go play the lottery in real life after this. I will not do that though. That would be irresponsible to make my lottery playing based on a card game. You guys big lottery players? I am not. I never have really been. I don't know, it always seems like a scam to me, basically. You'll never win if you don't play mentality is fine, but for me it's more like I'll never lose if I don't play. And I like that more. I prefer not losing to not winning. Same thing, right? Nothing happens if you don't play. But that's the point now, isn't it? I can get behind a little bit, right? Like a little scratch offs are kind of fun, but for the most part, I just pass. Not really worth it for me. Oh, we're against the Scorpion Boy. They buffed the Scorpion Boy, I saw in this patch as well. They upped his invulnerability time. It's cool. Good for him. The laborers, they are, like, we're starting to get there. I need a way to heal them after waves, and then it's fine. Full Nurture 2024? Did this guy get buffed, or was he always a 2024? Like, I'm talking about the next presidential election cycle here in the United States, 2024. That one's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, this one, everyone, like, obviously this one's pretty wild, but the next one is also going to be pretty wild, I imagine. Because, like, we got the aftermath of this election cycle, and, you know, oh, what is this? For every 120 seconds, allies take 30% reduced damage for 10 seconds. Huh. What does that seem? This seems alright. But here's the thing, that's the only thing I'm going to buy here if I buy it. So I want to refresh and look for something a little better. Knight looks not bad. Yeah, Knight looks pretty good here with 19 tax and more on the way. So yeah, I will do that. We got like the intersection of tax and labor here. First one in a while where I felt relatively strong, honestly. I think that the card that's making me feel strong is Fletcher. Really? He seems like an auto pickup after this sort of a run to me. You get plus 2 HP per tax? Ooh, buddy. Like that's a ridiculous upgrade. Knight level 2 is insane. You can't tell me otherwise. Holy shit. Fine. For the next 10 seconds, target group takes minus 30% damage and deals less attack damage. Okay. Deal damage equal to 20% of gold spent. Okay. Interesting. Fucking Giltos from Final Fantasy. Take the winery here. It could be fun. Yes, we just want to get more knights out. The knights are going to tank while our boys here get built up. And we're going to remove... It might be time to cut out silver. It seems like a good card to have with Gather, right? Having these two together has felt right to me. So maybe I don't remove anything here. Maybe I should remove a military card. But I think that these four are good together. So nah, I'll remove Potter. I have a tendency to hold on to Potter forever, and I think that I should get over that. Potter can go. Sometimes it's the only consistent economic card, but it is what it is, which is alright. Come out with plus 2 HP per attack, so he gets an extra 40 out, so he's an 1888, which is pretty strong, I would say. I think we want drugstore right now as the ideal. If we get that, it's pretty sick. Otherwise, any other choice is also pretty good here. Double livestock. Oh. I'm not gonna be too picky about it, but like, any way to heal our units, and I think this one's a W for sure. Or just a lot of population so that I can play everything out here. Because if I can be throwing down an arrow on these waves, it would be nice. Brotherhood. Now Brotherhood is the one that I will consider as a service card. I think this card is pretty nuts. And he's gonna come out with plus 80 on at least it's like what we got like 17 ranged units, so at least he comes out with like plus 160. The problem is playing him on both sides at a regular pace. I think I will just take Knight instead for now. But I do think that Brotherhood is the best service card. I don't think there's any doubt about that, really. You can maybe make a case for another one, but I don't know which one you would make a case for, honestly. Brotherhood's so good, in my opinion. What we got here? We got extra wave time coming up. The winery is interesting. I have a trouble taking any building that is a 120-second cooldown. I accidentally pressed R instead of E to jump to this side. I struggle with any 120-second cooldown building, but we'll try it out, right? It's probably going to be helpful in the boss waves, which is the main use for it. I need some more laborers going. It looks like the laborers tank before the knights. But like sometimes they don't, because sometimes these enemies aggro on the knights first. It's weird. We'll take territory expansion here if I get offered it, most likely. Although library, what are we looking? We got one card we're not drawing. I'll take library. Been taking a lot more libraries in these Leader Plus runs, I've noticed as well. Lots of stuff to draw. What you got for me? Colony? It is a labor card. It's 4 population though. I cannot. I don't think I can wing it. Want to take Gold Tower? I don't know, man. How much is... Okay, let's do the math. This is going to fire off 2% of 1,000. It's going to fire off like 20 damage arrows. You know, when you put it like that, 20 gold per second. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. If this ruins me, that's fine. You know what? It's 100% acceptable if this Golden Tower pickup kills me. What does the upgrade do? 3% of the gold. I was hoping it would fire like 2% and give you 3% or something like that. But nah. Trade livestock since it's my main income source. Probably would have been a good idea to grab the restaurant, all things considered, but it's too late now, isn't it? Alright, Golden Tower, it's your time to shine. I struggle to see it being good, but I'm willing to give it a chance here. I did drop down to 300 gold doing all of these purchases, so, you know. I think I want to take nothing here. Maybe I should have taken rough work. A little more income. Never hurts. I need population is all. Save this wine for the boss, probably. Doing like 10 gold right now for damage. Alright. It's an interesting building, right? I imagine a lot of situations with it you can pull off here. For example, comboing this with labor command could really ruin your economy real fast. You're just fucking spewing arrows. I'll take brew. But more labor effects with no population seems silly. Take festival. You're just spewing out arrows. I want to keep these 4 brawlers alive since they are pretty healthy. I'm pretty sure they have pretty high health here. And we wanna... I'm gonna keep calling them brawlers, but they are called laborers. I'm just gonna wait. We're pretty... I think we're in a good spot here for the first time in a while. In Leader Plus, I think I'm starting to get a feel for it. At least as this character. I think I'm starting to kind of get it. Need a house from this if I could get one. And it's not like I'm just winning on the same map every time, right? Because I rotate maps for that reason. I didn't want it to be like, well, I can win on the forest, which is where I think we won our first round. I think that the big takeaway from this run is that I'm gonna clickbait the hell out of this title. By the way, this episode is probably gonna be titled something along the lines of the strongest unit in Leader Plus or the best unit in Leader Plus. But I'm gonna tell you, if you made it this far, if you clicked on the video to hear what unit I think the strongest in this game is, it's Fletcher. I think Fletcher's nuts. After playing with him on this run and seeing the power of that golden arrow to get you through that early game, I think that card. Do not sleep on Fletcher. I think he's actually insane. I think this card is absolutely apeshit. This seems really, really good. It's interesting to me though, in this game in particular, you think of whatever, what's your like #1 best card? What's your strongest card? Go ahead, think of it, I'll wait. Right, so the thing is, whatever card you said, I'm almost 100% certain it's not a legendary card, unless you said like Duckling Rider. To be fair, you could have said Duckling Rider and that would have been a good answer. But for the most part, the legendary cards in this game are not the strongest cards. Like, my answer to what is the strongest card in this game is probably like Banner Rat, maybe? I don't know. It's an interesting question. What's the strongest card in Ratropolis? You can answer a lot of things. And I think that a lot of answers are correct. I think there's a lot of really, really wrong answers too, though. Like, Raise Tax is a good choice. I like Jewel a lot. I think it falls off, but... I mean, it does fall off, right? 20 discards in this card is worthless, but... Maybe I shouldn't take it, actually. I don't know if I have the hand size for it, and do I want to buy just that card, especially since I can't take a wall here? No. We just want population. That's all. I think... What's the strongest card, in your opinion, in Ratropolis proper? I'm trying to think of what I would say is my number one. It's a tough answer. Let's go ahead and hit the winery here. Give our boys a little damage resistance. 9 damage in the AoE instead of a lot more. Seems okay. Let's put a Fletcher down here and just drop a golden arrow on this. Lower these guys in health a little bit more for our allies here. Like, look at the damage that these 4 brawlers have tanked here. These boys are very beefy. If you cultivate a laborer for this long, they get some high health. It's okay. I will take most buildings I destroyed here because I have a repair station. A mission. I don't actually need that. I think we only have 4 upgrades to go. I think I will just take an upgrade here because I don't want to take. Actually, I will take. No, I don't want to take territory expansion. I don't want to expand and lose wave time. We're gonna upgrade. Ooh, Fletcher gives you 2 golden arrows. How about that? I like this change. I hope they make this change more, where upgrading a card with card text increases the card text as well. I think that's pretty nice. I have no population because it's all dead in an earthquake, of course. Let's fix that. And play out silver. I'm gonna try and get a few more. We've got a big boon in population, so we're gonna try and get a few more of the laborers rolling. But it's pretty late for laborer, I will admit. I wonder if we can get there if I just festival. Like, can I redraw spam with festival? And I don't think I can. If I just play my economy, can I spam redraws? Probably not. But you can give it a shot. Probably not worth it, but you could give it a shot. This one is just like we have solid DPS, right? More or less. There's a house still broken over there. Archer, man, I want to give him another try. I really want to. Look, I don't think Golden Company is good, but I will be giving Golden Company more shots. Don't worry. Golden Company will get their time to shine. Our front line is about to get decimated on these waves, though. I gotta admit. Because our big boon here is that our damage output is very high. High damage output against these guys does not matter. They have so much health. Like, you need really high damage output. Like, not just pretty good damage output like we have, you need like some pretty nuts DPS. Or else. Right, I need something to. I need one Banneret or one of the Overseer cards to give my boys just a little bit of attack damage, and then we probably are good here. The waste of these golden arrows, but it's fine. I'm gonna spend some money here just to power out some units, but I am afraid. I will admit to you, I am feeling much fear for our future. I think the future of this run is a question mark. What are we against here? This is an important one. Oh god, it's fire arrows. Oh dear. The question mark has become an exclamation mark, and the exclamation mark is the sound of me screaming in fire. How terrible. I need anything to heal my boys from this drugstore. Oh, Overseer, hey. There's a chance now. So it's gonna take a little finessing, but I want to have Overseer, hopefully at the start of every wave we will have 1 to 2 labors going. That's the play, and if we can do that, then we're alright. So if you can give me a labor card here, yeah. Alright, and a tax office. Alright. Everyone calm down. I see the line. We're on our way. Somewhere where it's relatively safe. Draw some cards. I see it now, I see it. We've got something here. We've got a chance. I want to play out Knight. I want to play a second Overseer. Oh, since they're coming from both sides, by the way, we are against, you know who. What's his name? What is his name? The twins, the Salamander twins. That's who we're against. Instead of the Pyromancer, who we're normally against here. Don't want to play Festival. Look at that, those golden arrows do 92 damage now, which is pretty good. Don't walk into that fire. Boys. What are you doing? Don't go walk in that fire. Don't go breaking my heart. Oh, whoops. I accidentally played that. Territory expansion? I don't have room for public path? I guess we take territory expansion and it's fine. Worth a shot, sure. This brawler right here is going to be a very large boy. I don't know. If I can win a few lotteries, I think we're in a good spot here. Ooh, raise tax. Wait a minute. Now we're talking. Hold the phone. Even though it's nerfed raise tax. I know. I'm taking 10 population down here, by the way. Let's stick this on. I'm just gonna put it on one of these guys. Well, maybe not. I just want to get this out of my hand. That's all. I want this to hit any of my front line on the right side. I guess we'll just wait. But don't play too many cards here. This is the big thing. I gotta make sure that I have enough population to make good use of what I have left. Right? I need to be able to play some labors for Overseer's purposes. But I think if we just redraw here, it's okay. Yeah, wow, look at that damage we're doing now with Overseer. Alright. If I can just keep my bar looking like this, we're okay. It's hard though, because of the money, right? It's a balance that we're going to slowly run out of money on. But until we run out of money, it's okay. Raise tax. We want to upgrade lottery as well. Well, here's I guess the plan. Actually, we go into standard fare here, which is to spam your redraws and hope that you hit the lottery with high tax. I think that's the actual play here, right? 840, and then we start to maybe snowball from here. I want to get some laborers down though, because I want them to be farming the top they're going to be offered here. With the brew, maybe? I mean... Yeah, 2 tax hits and maybe. All of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, maybe we got this. Wait a minute, maybe I have the income. It's a very delicate balance. I think, like, just a few... The knights don't really matter, right? The knights and the brawlers. I almost called them the butchers. I was mixing them with Fletcher in my mind. I can just hit the lottery. Everything will be good. 154. If I hit a 154 lottery, I think we just win the game. I'm pretty sure we've won the game though, either way. But it's a little bit better if I hit the lottery, of course. Whose life wouldn't be better if they hit the lottery though? Yeah, it's only 880. Whoops. It's okay though, I think we're there. I think we got it. I'm gonna throw in a festival here just to keep things rolling a little faster. Passion. Ongoing labor effect. -2 reset seconds to redraw. Interesting. Nah, I don't think I want any of it. I think that Passion's a card. Like, there's so many cards in this set that I'm like, oh, I can see a niche benefit to this. I will probably try it, right? There's so many cards that I can look at and go, oh yeah, there's probably something cool here. Discard this. There's a lot for me to play through here. I gotta know. Note. I should even maybe just throw down Fletchers at the start of the waves just to bomb these dudes with the Fletch. Because it's a lot of damage. It's 91 or 180 in an AoE twice, which is huge. A large number of damages. And some festivals here. Like with this many, if I can keep the bar like this, which it looks like I can thanks to raise tax, we're okay. I just need to hit like one of these raise taxes. And yeah, holy shit, look at that damage output. That's huge. Like this is some of the highest damage I think I've seen. That's crazy damage. It's only 3 overseers, right? 3 and 4. We'll put one more down on the left side, I guess, to even it out. Second. Oh no, this is upgrade to lottery. Every time I pop this up with 3 cards, I go, oh yeah, I'm picking a card here. My brain just auto-completes that we're picking a card. We're not picking a card, we're upgrading a card. My legendary card choice was not Guard, Silver, or Lottery. Unfortunately. Oh, you know what would also win us this game pretty quickly, I think? Breed. Breed would be huge. But I think we've got it. These Leader Plus, they talked about the wave time being changed a little bit on later waves. I think it's pretty clear. This run as a victory is coming up on 40 minutes. It looks like they've extended the length of these runs a little bit, which I'm not complaining about. Not complaining about much, I should say. Prepare, I shall now complain. Nah, I got no complaints. I think what they said is they're making waves in the later game longer. Because I just want to hit one more lottery. Just need the thrill one more time. I've also got a lot of cards to sort through and figure out what I'm playing, right? So that's another aspect. $2,400. Alright. Let's drop some arrows. Fuck, I can't even get the arrows off in time. They die too fast. These Fletchers with that range, they're killing enemies too fast. Oof, there goes a bunch of my... Honestly, those guys dying is good for me. More labors. And I mean, I hate to be the... I hate to drive it home here, but I also think... I mean, this one's a combo. This is a combo, right? We got labors and we got... tax, right? And even though our tax isn't huge, I think this is the correct way for tax to be, right? It's not like I hit the lottery one time and we just cap our gold, right? That was a little silly, I'll admit. 208 health for that man. My man got like the laborers. I'm playing these laborers out. Like I want these guys to get more health, but I should really be playing out these knights with high tax. Giving them 208 extra health. Yeah, I should be doing that. I mean, I can do both, I guess. Let's see here. I want to play out a few more overseers as well. Because these overseers, they suffer from having low health, right? Even with the upgrade, they're not that strong. We got what, 6-4. We should not neglect the right side. But I think we got it. This beefy brawler here is going to be unmovable. And yeah, I'm just going to say, you know, you look at this and you go, oh yeah, you got some crazy stuff going on. This must be the strength of another card. Nah, this is the strength of Fletcher. Fletcher carry, like, ooh, plus 40 gold, accumulates 50% bonus gold for discarding this. This card seems interesting and I'm really... I'm gonna take this just because I want to see how it works. Does it accumulate like 40 and then 60 and then 80, or does it accumulate like more? You understand what I'm saying? Does it stack upon itself, or does it just get the extra 40 every time? Up to 5 overseers. So it's at 40 by default. And then it's at 60, and then it's at 80. Okay, it only gains 20. If that grew exponentially, that card would be out of control. You know what? This would be a good time to take Caravan Guard. Unfortunately, we're to the point where Caravan Guard no longer need your services. We're gonna start this wave. You can see how long these later waves are, though. As well. Start this shit out like this. Get these overseers out to 5. 5 overseers are gonna grant me Like, plenty. 135, wait a minute, is that ramping up? I think that's ramping up, actually. A few more, like with this number of over, we got 6 labors. Oh, it's ramping up. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, I think delivery might be out of control. Please hold while I delay this run to see how high delivery goes. So it's at 305. And it's going to increase by 50%. Is that correct? Hang on. Lottery, livestock, throw that out. Overseer down to 6. 305, and it should increase by 50% to... Where is it? What's in my deck still? One more redraw here. 458, 305, 450. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I have a lot of cards on this one too. 687. Okay, this card, I think delivery might be really strong. So I should not have. Holy shit! Look at that! Holy fuck! Look how fast they died. Overseer is also a good choice for like one of the strongest cards in this game. I think Fletcher is like out of control though. I think that Fletcher is one of the strongest new cards. I will say it. I think that he's nuts. Even at 9 tax, that shit carries you. You lose so much less on the early game to spitters, and you get to stack up and snowball really easily. But hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.